Are we live? Ladybuds and gentlebuds? Gentle taste buds? Lady taste buds? Are we live? I think we are live. Notice how I basically start every single stream like that? Because I don't know what to say. Honestly. I've never really known what to say when starting a stream. Pulling up chat right now. Other than just, are we live? Hey! It's like I'm working, it's like I'm a old guy that doesn't understand technology and I'm like, is this thingamajig working? Are we live? But I think we are live today. I don't know. Let's ask chat. Let's find out. Y'all, like the stream. Alright. Chat? Chat, are we working? Yo, James versus Pokemon. How you doing, bro? How you doing, Potato? How you doing, Trevi? What's up, Vecno? Welcome back, bro. Hi, Tasty. I'm writing fun facts for every CMG mon. Hell yeah, James. That's super cool. That's awesome, James. I love that. Hey, Cyan, Harry TDK. We got Mori in here. Dragon Among Wolves. What's up, Gage the Artist? What's up, Fancy Rowlet? How are y'all doing? And Antoine. Antoine, how you doing, bro? We got Bear Kings in here, too. What's up, Bear Kings? What's up, Pit Icarus? Smarty P. I can finally see a full stream? That's awesome. It's awesome, James. I did notice you, Smarty P. I did. Of course I noticed you. Anyways, y'all. It's almost the end of the weekend. I'm glad you guys are spending it with me. I noticed you, Antoine. Antoine, I always notice you. Biden, Antoine, live like. I don't know what to call you, bro. You have so many names. I thought the live ended midnight. Yo, Chaos, how you doing, bro? What do you mean, Chaos? What do you mean the live end midnight? Hey, Jurian! Y'all, can we get it? Can we get the redeem? Can we get the redeem? Notice me, senpai. No. I will make it a point to not notice you if you talk like that. I'm just kidding, Smarty. I'm just kidding. You know I love you. Y'all, today, I got cranberry juice. Some damn good cranberry juice. I've never really gotten cranberry juice before, but I decided to get cranberry juice. And oh boy, I have been enlightened by the cranberry gods. Cranberry juice is probably the best juice there is. Close to orange juice. Or orange juice is close. It's a bit above orange juice. But along the likes of apple juice and orange juice and pomegranate juice and grapefruit juice, you got fucking cranberry juice, bro. And this shit just hits different. I love mixing cranberry juice into drinks. For sure, bro. For sure. Cranberry, vodka. It's damn good. It is damn good. When did Veguar get conceptualized? I drew it in a small notebook in my room, James. On a random day, on a random night. That's about it. Oil juice is the best. Yo, Cactus, welcome, bro. Glad you made it here today, man. Alright, y'all. So you got the mayor yet? No. Stream just started. So, today, guys, if we go ahead and pop into our stream here. Well, first off, I fixed the tree. So, the tree is going to appear as an entity. And, then the entity will disappear, and it'll be the broken tree when the tree gets, destroyed by Merv. But I did polish up a couple events. The library now has a door. The door works. Also, I fixed the lag spike with Serrulata. Another big thing that I did today, like a pretty big thing that I did, was I completely remade the prison. The whole entire prison is completely remade and is now a telephone-styled prison unit. Y'all, we didn't get a Jerry Ann redeem, did we? To be fair, it costs bananas. I don't think people want to be spending bananas like that. Here, I'll just do it. I'll just do the redeem. Oh, hey, Jerry Ann. Barely realized you were here. Oh, it's so nostalgic, bro. I don't think I've done that in a while. Anyways, the prison is a lot better and a lot more accurate now. So, as you guys can see, we have our entrance here. Now, there's not like a shakedown at the entrance, but it's fine. It's still a Pokemon game. But we actually have crash gates at the prison now that you walk through. We have these little crash gates right here. Visitation's off to the left. And then we have our desk boss area. And we have some more crash gates just like along the prison. So prisons, now that I work in a prison, I'm a correctional officer. I learned that they are just big, long hallways. That's about what a prison is. Now, there's obviously murals on the walls and shit in an actual prison, but here, I'm not going to play test the prison. I'm just going to kind of show you guys. It works. But, yeah, so kind of just worked around the prison a little bit. Now there's a desk boss area. You have the north end this way, south end this way. And the progression is obviously a little different. Like, you can't just run down this huge long hallway. So you go this way. We have the Genghis event right here. For those who have played Potassium, we have the Genghis event right here. You walk up through this crash gate. These are holding cells, so not like actual cell blocks. They're just holding cells. And then you walk through here and you can go into the Chow Hall, which is, it's called a Chow Hall, not a cafeteria. You go in through the Chow Hall and do the whole Chow Hall event just backwards. You go in through this door and in through here, and this is where you go to kitchen and laundry. So you have laundry in the back, but ultimately you go around and into the kitchen, and then you can exit the kitchen on the other side of this crash gate here. On the other side of this crash gate right here. And then you can walk to the gymnasium, do your run-a-lock event thingy, and exit the gymnasium right here. And then you just go to the end here. You got all the captain's offices, which were originally on the cell block. Now they're not, because why would they be on the cell block? I don't know. And then you finally get to Bravo 1 cell block, and this is the cell block where all the events take place. And then you have the same deal. Everything plays as the way that it did before. Can't wait for this to be painful to play through. It's not that painful to play through. Also, I added these lines in the floor here because in a prison, in the main hallway of a telephone pole-styled unit, you have these lines that, like, in the middle, the staff can walk on, but the prisoners have to, or the inmates, per se, have to stay behind the line unless they're crossing through a crash gate. So, yeah, that's kind of, remap the prison. The actual gameplay didn't really change all too much, but it's a lot more accurate of a prison now, which I think is pretty cool. Next up, also, we have background music, right? Yeah, we do. Is it too loud, y'all? Should I turn it down a little bit? I think I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. Maybe that's better. A gunshot? That was a gunshot. Someone fire a gun. That's just kind of Texas when you live out in the boonies. Someone just fired a gun. Yeah, maybe hunting. I don't know. Is it hunting? Yo, there it is.
Also known as. Oh, hey, Jerry Ann. Barely realized you were here.
I appreciate you, Jerry Ann. Thank you so much. Any tunnel behind poster that lead to inside prison itself. You get into the prison. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. The outside of the prison actually has picket towers now. as you can see here, there is a crash gate, and there is actual picket towers. Picket tower right here as well. So yeah, we have picket towers on the outside of the prison. But a lot of the juicy stuff that was changed. We do have the door for the library, obviously. The library events have changed, and we got new muffin sprites, and I fixed Pancake's being as big as he is. That was an easy fix. I kind of kept it on purpose because it was funny. But, okay, let's get into the town mayor thing, actually. So, for those who have been attending stream a lot, I have pulled this up repeatedly. It is our little storyboard thing that we have for Serrulata City. And one thing that is made of mention here is that the town mayor is like the head of the Finyang Fair, this festival that we're doing, right? So the town mayor is going to meet the player and meet Amaya and basically, you know, talks to them and does whatever and eventually asks them, hey, do you guys want to help set up the Finyang Festival for tomorrow? And then that will lead into the next day, which is when the festival actually starts. So that is what we're doing next because we finished everything else. And I can go ahead and show you guys that too. Let's go ahead and pop into the game here. Why are there so many tourists in the gym if the gym challenge is about fire emergencies? There's no tourist in the gym, fancy rabbit. The tourists are trying... There are trainers that are trying to fight the gym. How powerful is the town mayor? You don't fight the town mayor. They're trying to take advantage of the fire gym leader being a bummer. Mayor Kinter. I have a good name for the mayor. I'm not going to say it. I just hope someone wins that chooses the name that I really like. The town mayor is the town mayor of Serrulata City. It's about that. You can come up with what you want for the character. Anything other than the basic, he used to be a strong trainer, but now he retired, because that's like as basic as it gets. He's going to make it on a dumb pun like mayonnaise? No. Mayor Raid? It's Mayor Reed. Mayor Reed. Okay. Let's go ahead and show this off real quick. I want to get the right music for it, though. Here we go. Alright, so the lag spike has been fixed. As you guys can see, the tree is here and it works. More importantly, this event looks beautiful. I'm so excited to show you guys this event. So, Pancakes is like, alright, we can do this. Oh, jeez. Not today. And then Lilith walks out. Because Pancakes was looking for Lilith because he has a crush on her, but he's also trying to make amends to her. He's just kind of a bit attached to her, if that makes any sense. But he's not actually trying to be a creep. But Pancakes is like, oh, shucks. Avoided me again, I see. We used to be close. I just wanted to make amends. I guess that's obviously not happening. I mean, sure, I had hoped that she could be my date for the Finyang Fair, but that's just a silly dream. Oh, the Finyang Fair, right. The Finyang Fair is a sort of festival that is celebrated every year in Serrulata City. A love festival of sorts, you see? The prize for this year's Finyang Fair is the ring that General Castles had made for his beloved. General Castles is the first president of Benerica. He's like the George Washington of our region. Wouldn't it be wonderful if I won that ring for Lilith? And then he gets a call. Bah, a call. General Russia! What a pleasure! Captain, where are you? General ma'am, I'm currently located at the Kiwiki Library in Serrulata City. Why aren't you at your duty post, Captain? Some of your officers have spotted Team Light in the greater Serrulata area, so stop loafing around like a slacking. Get to your duty post now or I'll wring you out until you're as flat as a pancake. Click. Bah! That's my cue. Looks like I've got some work to do. And then he leaves. Player, so how was your battle with Muffin? Oh no, you don't have the badge? So the gym leader will get fired if he keeps losing. Then Lilith is gonna walk back in. I'm so tired of that guy. If it took another minute for him to leave, I swear. You talk to a guy for a little too long and then they become too attached. You know? Aw, why don't you give him a chance? He seems pretty sweet and he's kind of funny. Okay, I guess he's not really that funny. I just wish he would leave me alone. I don't know how long he's been like this, and I don't care to know either. I'm sorry about that. Player and I actually met Pancakes a while back in Newcastle City. Let's just talk about something else. Then Muffin walks in. Oh, Lilith! And then he runs and hides from Patricia. Suspicious much? I just wanted to let you know that my friend found this old history book. I know you've gotten super into that sort of history. And the book was written by natives, right? I think so. I guess we would just have to see. That's good news. It's crazy how vague the information we have is about the history before Benerica. I haven't seen too much about it. I'm excited for you. And then Amaya comes in. Well, there's that legend of Banaga, right? The banana dragon? I've heard rumors about it. I'm hoping to see it in some scripture. And then Patricia's like, the story of Banaga is a fantastic one. I've read a lot into native culture. While Bonaga is commonly mispronounced Banaga, the real name is actually Bonaga, the same way Bongolia isn't Bongolia. Alright, Bonaga. So it would be a banana dragon then. What do you think, player? The prefix Bon, that means something in your culture, right? We're just gonna say yes. And then Amaya says, it means good. The person I met in the Sky City, they claim that Bon means good. The natives gave Bonaga that name to appreciate Bonaga's ultimate sacrifice. They also named the explorers that migrated to Bongolia. They called them Bonericans. I don't remember much else. Who is this person? This is stuff I did not expect anybody else to know. It was just some person that I ran to in Sky City. And then Patricia's like, why? There must be more to the story. I'm already itching for part 2. But I must get going on home now. You all take care, and I hope to see you at the festival tomorrow. Bump? Oh! I mean, hey, Patricia. Sorry, I didn't see where I was going. Don't worry about it, dear. So what brings you here? I was just looking for this book. It took a while trying to find it. You know that book's upside down, right? I love how Patricia and Lilith and Amaya look at each other here. What? I mean, of course I do. I was analyzing the texture of the words. Okay. Well, is the cafe doing well? I'm sure you've got a lot of customers from the festival tomorrow. We're pretty busy. Large Lad's been helping us out. Large Lad is the licky licky, by the way. You've been keeping your library real nice. It's so cozy here, and I mean, the carpet's so pretty. Why, thank you. You take care, Muffin. Enjoy that new cookbook. You too. Bye. And then he runs out. Well, now I know why Muffin isn't doing well at work as of recently. He's totally crushing on Patricia. I knew I wasn't the only one. Those two are so cute together. Cute, and she deserves better. My girl Patricia only lost her role as gym leader because the Pokemon League got so many complaints that she was unbeatable. It's not that she was strong. She just put her opponents to sleep from being so boring. That's dumb. There are ways to not let your Pokemon fall asleep. No, it's not that. She was putting the challengers themselves to sleep. So is Player taking you to the festival, Amaya? What? What do you mean? Oh, never mind then. You two have a good night. I got a book to read. What festival is she talking about? I didn't hear anything about a festival. We're free to go! Yay! Free to go! Isn't it awesome to have freedom? So what do you guys think? So now when we walk out, the town mayor is going to come up to us, which is what we have to work on next. Why no other NPCs? Because we haven't made them yet. Very good dialogue. I'm happy you think so, Biden. Antoine. Can you just choose a username? Biden, at the very least, could you change your username in the Discord to live-like so they can just be the same? And I'll just start calling you live-like. Or change your YouTube to Antoine in your Discord to Antoine as well. My complaint for that dialogue was that Lilith would totally egg Amaya on like, what do you mean, Amaya? You're clearly lovebirds. That's good, James. That's good. When Shisumu works that event, Jams, just work with Shisumu on that, because I need to send him the map file, and he's going to work through it. In fact, the map file's actually done, so I can grab the map and send it over to Shisumu. I'm going to do that real quick. But yeah, so at this point, we're going to walk out, and the mayor is going to be there. The mayor has not appeared in the game before. So we need to figure out who is the town mayor going to be for Serrulata City, because they are kind of important to this arc, as in they need to exist. Map 362. All right, I need to send that over to Shisumu. I'm just going to send it in here. Shisumu, use this one. Boop. There we go. But yeah, today we will decide who the mayor is going to be. We can have a custom overworld sprite, maybe a bit of lore. It's up to you guys. Whoever wins can come up with the mayor. So there are a couple factors for the mayor to consider before you enter the raffle. It's not a super important character, obviously, because it is just a town mayor that's going to be part of this area. Think of like... about as important as, like, can y'all think of a character like the teacher at the trainer school in Pokemon Moon? Except the teacher didn't have a custom overworld. We would have a custom overworld for this character here. But yeah, it's not going to be a super important character. We're not going to battle the mayor. But... you guys can come up with what the mayor's lore is, how they connect to Serrulata, the way that they talk, the way that they look, anything special about them. Maybe they have a sidekick Pokemon. But overall, since it's the mayor of the only Cherry Blossom town, and they are the creator of the Love Festival, or the holder of the Love Festival, they might not be the creator. They might just be the guy who, holds it. Who holds the Finyang Fair. It would be more than likely that the mayor is somewhat of a lovey kind of guy. A guy that has a passion for love and for that kind of thing. Or like Cherry Blossom. But it's up to you guys. You guys can get creative. We are going to hold a raffle for that. I'm going to open... yes, you do have the option to pass it off to someone of your choosing. Also, please name your mayor Mayor Reed, because I really like that name, and it fits a mayor for this town so well. So please just think about the name Mayor Reed, because I really like that name. It would make me very happy if you go with Mayor Reed. It'd make me so happy, okay? I really like that name. Well, let me go ahead and pull up the raffle here. Oh, it's gonna make me log in and all that. Give me a second, y'all. Mayor Reed's a lot. I just love the name Mayor Reed. I'm a big fan. It rolls off the tongue so well. Mayor Reed. I love it. I love it. Okay. Let's see. Giveaways. Raffle character giveaway. Edit. Alright, it's gonna cost 60 bananas to join this raffle. You might want to check your bananas as of now, because it's gonna cost 60 of them to enter this raffle. Time to lose another raffle, Bear King says. Everybody checking their bananas. Any model for him yet? No, you get to come up with all that. You get to come up with everything for the mayor for Serrulata City. There are some people in here who don't have 60 bananas. The only one I see is cactus. Jerry Ann has enough bananas. Almost. Almost enough. I'm rolling in that dough. You are rolling in that dough. You know what? You guys want to do some gambling first? You guys want to do a quick gamble? See if you can win some bananas? How about this? How about this? Let's see. Hold on. Give me just a second. Why does Gazer have so many? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to figure something out here. Give me just a minute. We're gonna do a little gamble here. I just need to figure out how to do that. Where the fuck is the game corner, bro? Y'all. We have an issue. Can't find the game corner. Oh, here's the game corner. Nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright. Give me just a sec. I got some teleporting to do. Hold on. Alright. Oh, come on, really? Hold on, y'all. It says I need a coin case. There's a coin case. Alright, y'all. Y'all need to teach me how to play Voltorb Flip. Y'all need to teach me how to play this. I have no idea. Actually, you know what? You know what? This is what the bet's gonna be. Y'all aren't gonna teach me how to play Voltorb Flip. But we're gonna bet, do I win round 1? And you don't have the algorithm solver? No. Do I win round 1? I've never played Voltorb Flip. I know nothing about it. Am I gonna win round 1? The betting's now open. Put your bets in. Wait, do I need coins to play this? No, I don't. I don't need coins. Okay. Well, there you go. I can just play it. Tasty always go in the middle. I've never played it. Am I gonna beat level 1 of Voltorb Flip? Never played it before, don't know how to play it. No one's teaching me how to play it. I do know it's like Minesweeper, though. Alright, I'm ending the bet in 5. Y'all put your bets in, quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Y'all, I don't think you can put 500 in at once. Oh yeah, remember when you bet, you have to say the answer first. Jurian, you have to say the answer first. And then the amount afterwards. I just don't think you have enough, Smart EP. Hold on, let me look at the settings.
also known as Oh Hey Jerry-Ann, barely realized you were here.
I love it. All right, I'm closing the bet. 12 people have entered the raffle. I'm closing it. All right. Can I beat Voltorb Flip? Level 1. So my assumption here, we're going to do a raffle in a minute after we do some gambling. I'm going to guess that the 1 means how many Voltorbs are there. It's like there's 1 Voltorb going this way. There are 2 Voltorbs going this way. Wait. Does that mean there are 0 Voltorbs going this way? If so, we have all of this, right? No, that's wrong. I think it's right. I think it's right. Totally. Y'all are not helping me. Don't help me. You're not allowed to help me. There's gotta be a reason. Yeah, don't help me. Don't help me. So, all right. That's fair. It's fair. I'm gonna go with it. Okay, I think I'm right. This means no Voltorbs. Cool. The prize coins means how many prize coins you have. But, well, yeah, I know that. That's obvious. So now I think this is just a guessing game. I don't know what having the 2 means. Okay. So we know there's 1 Voltorb going this way. I don't know how to do this, actually. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know how to do this. Yeah. I realized how there's 3 going this way, so that means there's a lot here. In fact, there's only 1 option, but that means there is like a guaranteed on this one. There's a Voltorb right here, right? So there is 100% a Voltorb right here on this tile here. 100%. Wait, hold on. Fuck, wait, there might not be. I don't know how to play this. There is a low chance that there is a Voltorb on this tile, I can tell you that. There's a low chance. There is a high chance that there's one on this tile. Very high. I have no idea. Throat the goat. Throat the goat. Did anybody not get to put in their bets? Because I am going to go to level 2. This is why you're failed middle school, Tasty. Okay. I have no idea. If there's definitely a Voltorb here, that means that there's 2 in this amount. I have no idea. Dude, I'm so fucked. I'm so fucking screwed. Okay. Do the coins have anything to do with, like... So this is the amount of coins, for sure. I'm genuinely nervous, bro. I'm nervous, too. It's not that deep. Alright, then I just need to, like, dwindle it down with some math. So, there's guaranteed 1 Voltorb in this area. If it were to be right here, Okay, so if it were right here, it could be right there. If it were right here, it could be right here. Fuck, dude. But what, like, most likely it's not? Just click something? I don't know how you guys are so good at this. Alright. I click something. I click something. Right there. Right there, I click something. And we're good here. We're good. I was right. I was right. Okay. Did this even help me, though? I'm kind of worried it just didn't help me at all. So there's probably... Most likely there isn't one here. Okay, there's not. There's not. Not one there. There can definitely be one here. High chance there's one here. I feel like there's guaranteed one right here. There has to be. Like, guaranteed. But if we can figure out which tile the Voltorb is here, which it's most likely here. So fuck it. Fuck! I don't know how to play it. To everybody who bet yes, I apologize. I didn't know how to do it. All right. Most people bet on no. Do you guys want to gamble one more time after y'all teach me how to play it? My trust in your hands. I'm so sorry, Jurian. I'm so sorry. Can you all teach me how to play it now? The zeros are easy. No, you can just do game stuff? Okay. Okay, fine. It's been nearly an hour and nothing's been done. It has not been nearly an hour, has it actually? It's been 37 minutes. That's not nearly an hour. I know that, Bear King. I know that. Alright, y'all ready to do the raffle? For who's gonna have the new character? It costs 60 bananas to join the raffle. Raffle is now open. All you have to do is ! raffle to join the raffle. If you win, you will win a character in Pokemon Potassium, which will be the mayor of Serrulata City. Members do get one extra ticket. So if you're a member on the channel, you get 4 tickets instead of 3. Which means you have a slightly higher chance of winning. Very simple. This does not take away a character slot from you if you want to submit more characters. We got James versus Pokemon in here. He's also a member. All right, y'all. We have 17 people in here, 23 watching. There's still 6 more people that can join. So please join the raffle. Have you ever played Goo Goo Babies with your life on the line, Jams? Now we have 24 people in here. Join the raffle if you want a character in Pokemon Potassium. In the meantime, let's make a couple NPCs around Serrulata City. So everybody just throw out your NPC ideas in chat. Like who they are, what they're doing, and what they say to the player. Very simple. While we let the raffle go a little longer. It can be about the city itself, about the lore, about the festival. NPC, more like NPC. You really just made me say that. Guy that sells cherry blossom saplings. Pretty sure it'd be... Have you ever read a book with your life on the line? I haven't. Maybe not. Maybe not. Stands under the cherry blossom and just spouts random cliche romance lines. Have you heard of the Finyang Festival? I really hope I'll find my crush there. That's good. That's a good NPC right there. Smarty P. Boom. So we can have a lady walking around. Let's find a good lady to walk around. Let's just use this lady right here. She's gonna say, "Are you here for the Finyang Fair? Are you here for the Finyang Fair? I really hope I find my crush. I really hope I find my crush at the fair." Boom. Simple. Oh, I remember the Finyang Festival. Me and my husband used to go there when we were younger. The beautiful pink trees and nice summer weather. That's a funny NPC. I hate this place. It's so nice. Shit, let's put a punk down. So you just have this punk guy that's like, humph. He's just gonna go humph. It's too nice. The nice summer weather is getting on my nerves. The nice summer weather is getting on my nerves. Can it just rain for once? Can it just be gloomy for once? How about that? Good idea, I like it. I have been growing my mustache out to help find a date. I hope mine will be as good as Muffin's one day. Alright, we need a guy with a mustache now. A guy with a mustache right here. I don't know if I have a guy. It's just this guy. I've been growing my mustache out to hopefully find a date. I hope mine will be as good as Muffin's one day. He's been growing his mustache out, y'all. I often fall asleep as I wait for my Pokemon to heal, but I always wake up with petals in my mouth. That's such a good NPC idea right there. Smarty P has some of the best NPC ideas. All right. I often fall asleep as I wait for my Pokemon to heal, but I always wake up with petals in my mouth. I love that. And then a grandma and her husband. I feel like we could put the grandma and her husband in an actual house. So maybe we'll save that. People come to the Finyang Fair to find true love. I just come here for the food. That's fun. This will be a Finyang Fair only. Festival on. So when festival is on. It'll be someone. He's gonna say, people come to the Finyang Fair to find a true love. I just come here for the food. I love it. Oh, he's gonna have a random walking pattern too. I love it. I love it. I got a bit sidetracked by the maze, but I managed to get back right on time for the festival. That's another good one from Pit Icarus. It's going to be another festival on NPC. I like this one. I got a bit lost in the maze. On Route 18, but I managed to get back right on a time for the festival. Boom. Hell yeah. I'd swore I'd live here when I grew up, but boy, the housing sure ain't cheap up here. That's a good one from HD. Great one from HD right there. I came here on a holiday with my dad when I was... Also, y'all, there is a raffle out right now to be the town mayor for Serrulata City. This city that you see right here. Make sure you enter the raffle by typing !raffle in chat if you want a chance to win a character in Pokemon Potassium. Alright, hold on. Came here on holiday with my dad when I was younger. I loved it so much that I swore I'd live here when I grew up. But the housing is so expensive here. There we go. I like that. Alright, I think that's enough NPCs. Yes, the raffle is open, Fancy Rowlet. Hurry up, because I'll do one more NPC. The gym leader has been spotted with the librarian. Maybe they are friends? I don't think the people around town would know too much about that. Women fear me. Fish want me. How about you? That's so fucked up, Pedicris. The fish fear me. I'm too nervous. I invited my crush to the festival, but I don't know what to wear. Should I wear my new silly Pokemon shirt? Oh, I like that a lot. Alright, where's the kid at? Here we go. I'm so nervous. I invited my crush to the festival, but I don't know what to wear. Should I wear my new, what's a Pokemon in the area? Chansey shirt? Should I wear my new Chansey shirt? Nice. That's pretty good. I like it. All right, y'all. It's time to end the raffle. Only one more person joined. With that being said, $18 people in the raffle. Yeah, Fancy, you might want to join real quick. I just reopened. Oh, you got it. You got it. With that being said, the winner of the raffle, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll, please. Indivinci, you have won the mayor for Serrulata City. Tell us, Indivinci, what are you going to do with your character? Are you going to give it to somebody else? Do you have a name in mind? What do you have? Don't do Reed, it's a dumb pun. I agree. Mayor Reed is a great name. Name it Mayor Reed Indivinci. Please. Mayor Reed. Pretty please. Name it Mayor Reed. He's going to keep it. He's going to keep it. It's not a pun. Mayor Reed is not a pun. It's just cool. It's okay. I'll like any name that Indivinci comes up with. I'll like any name. It's okay. No pressure, Indivinci. I just really like it. I know, Jams. I know. I didn't want anybody to notice. Mayor Reed. Married. Mayor Reed. Because he's married. He said, oh, he gets it now. He gets it now. Is he going to go with it? I didn't want anybody to know. But that's why I found it so funny. Tasty laughs like my uncle. I don't laugh like anybody's uncle. All right, Indivinci. Do you have a name, my friend? You can always come up with a first name. You can always come up with your own first name. Make him divorced, and his name is Mayor Reed. Oh, that'd be hilarious. It's up to Indivinci. He won this character. This is his character now. For the big old Serrulata City. Which I'm really happy with, guys. I'm going to be honest. I really worried about this part of the game and, like, the quality of it. But I'm honestly really happy with how it came out. I really think it's not that bad at all. One Piece ass name? It is not a One Piece ass name. Indivinci's thinking about it. We're all waiting patiently. Mayonnaise. Let him decide. I'm letting him decide. Yo, I ran out of cranberry juice. I'm very unhappy. We're going to start developing Mayor Reed directly after he gives me his name. All I really need is his name, and we can start developing him. Oh, Mayor Reed can be a chick, by the way. I don't know why we keep calling him dude. He can also be a chick in Da Vinci. If you want him to be a she, then you got it. I think we should wait on them to play Gangnam Style because mayors are like tires. Lawrence, what the fuck did you smoke, bro? What the fuck did you smoke? Don't call them chicks, bro. It's dudes and chicks. Yeah, what the fuck? Biden playing Minesweeper? I've seen fives before. And I have played Minesweeper before. Oh, okay. This is what it means. I smoked a 30-ounce steak. I do not think I added these songs to the playlist. I'm going to go ahead and add them to the playlist for you. And we'll play it right now, too. The music should be playing, right? No, I never turned the music back on. Look at that. Y'all need to remind me when the music, when I forget to turn the music back on. Has InDaVinci responded yet? We're all waiting. No pressure, but we're all waiting. Promise, no pressure, but we are all waiting. They Muffin sending it to me too, of course. Of course. All right, we added that to the playlist, and let's add this one to the playlist. Your voice is my music. Oh, it's so sweet. It's so sweet. There we go. And we can go back to the playlist now. Chill stream. No pressure, but my family is held hostage, and I want to know what the name is going to be. Right? All right. We can have him play now. It's good timing. Clom, is he going to send me the same shit? Y'all are not funny, bro. Y'all are not funny. Your agonized screaming is my music tasty. I was going to name the mayor... Stolteam Reinbach the Third. Mayor Reinbach. Okay. Tasty, can you play Gangnam Style? No, it's probably copyrighted. And DaVinci's taking his ever-living time. Yo, I think we're going to do more NPCs. To be fair, no pressure. He could take a week if he wanted to. Please don't take a week. They want to get you copyrighted? I know, right? Y'all are just trying to get me copyrighted. There's another one. Yep, he's already sending it to me. Why am I getting a message request? Oh my god, bro. Stop! It's not funny! Alright, I'm done checking DMs. No more checking DMs. Making NPC dialogue is very fun. You guys like making NPC dialogue? So while InDaVinci is taking his time, Tasty, can you please recap for the folks who just tuned in? You know what? I got you. Of course I can. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Serrulata City. We just got done with some events in the library. We walk out of the library and the mayor is going to be there to greet us. When the mayor greets us, we need a name for the mayor. So we're waiting for InDaVinci to give us the name for his mayor because he just won the character. Are people just sending me this fucking shit? Excuse me, I apologize, y'all. The review must go on. Alright. Let's see. I really hope this isn't copyrighted. Alright, it's not copyrighted. Add to the playlist. And back to the playlist. InDaVinci sent something. Alright, hold on. Alright, let's see. What did InDaVinci say? Sorry, to be honest, I kind of like Reed as a name since plus a lot of character in Pokemon are puns, though I think I gonna make it his last name. Hell yeah. So Mayor Reed, he did change the spelling a bit to be R-E-I-D instead of R-E-E-D. But I like it. Bro caved. I know he caved. Fine, I'll play your song. So his name is going to be Mayor Reed, and now we know it is a dude. So we can continue on. All right, y'all. Is Mayor Reed going to walk up to us the second we exit the library? Or is he going to be down more over here? And when we walk closer to him, he'll then be like, wait, are you the lightning kid? So what do y'all think? Putting the theme song of that guy in the playlist is crazy. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know who this guy is. It's from a movie, but it's a bad person. You know what? I'm just gonna go back in the playlist. Y'all are scaring me. Do you know how many Adam Sandler movies I had to watch? 70. Do you know how many Adam Sandler movies there are? 70. Is there actually? Put the tasty Pokemon song in the playlist. Is there a... Oh, yeah. The song that I made. I sure do hope this tree doesn't get blown up. Famous last words. The tree is going to get blown up. Y'all didn't answer me. Is he going to walk up on the player, or is the player going to walk up on him? What do y'all think? Player walk up on him. All right, that's the first thing I said. I heard, so we'll get with it. So, if say Muffin goes. We have Mayor Reed right here, which he does not have a custom sprite right now, but he will. For now, I'm going to use this sprite. Make the player find him, no hand holding. Well, when we walk out here, he's going to be right here. And then, should the player actually go and find him? He could be a forward kind of guy, that type of person who would want to be friendly to people. Alright. Cool. So he would kind of see the player, I guess, then. Alright, so he's going to be right here. When the player steps on here... When the player steps on here, it will trigger the event. This is Mayor Reed. Boom. And then boom, it'll trigger the event here. So we can start off with an exclaim bubble above Mayor Reed. And a move route for Mayor Reed. He's going to turn up. Alright. He just saw the player. What's he going to say to the player? Maybe we could see him in the process of helping somebody, like finding a lost Pokemon. That's not bad either. What do you guys think of that? Do y'all think he's going to be helping somebody? Y'all like that idea? If so, what is he helping them with? We could just make it a youngster. Give this guy a name. Thank you. Thank you so much for blank. So the youngster is saying to Mayor Reed, thank you so much for blank. What is the youngster saying? Vomit spiders onto the path. What even are spiders? We live in the Pokemon world. Y'all never cease to amaze me with how, like, just absolutely stupid but creative your ideas are. Y'all just come up with the most random shit. Carvana's not a saltwater mountain. Or Carvana's not specific to salt or fresh water. Thank you so much for saving my Sucrose. Perfect. I've been waiting for saving my Sucrose from those Team Light guys. Thank you so much for saving my Sucrose from those Team Light guys. You're the best, Mayor Reed. You're the best, Mayor Reed. And then Mayor Reed can reply. What is Mayor Reed gonna say, y'all? Thank you for helping me fill my tax forms. What is Mayor Reed gonna say back to the youngster? Any gimmicks in Mayor Reed's dialogue that you guys have? It's alrighty, young one. Ho ho! That's an idea. No problem, kiddo. No, don't let your Sucrose get into any more confrontations with the Vitophage. I haven't been listening, so I can't help. It's very simple. We walk up and Mayor Reed is talking to a youngster. The youngster says, "Thank you so much for saving my Sucrose from those Team Light guys. You're the best, Mayor Reed." What is Mayor Reed going to say back? Don't tell me to give him a speaking quirk or you'll end up with a homestruck troll. Help everybody, I am Reed and I forgot shit, what the fuck. Y'all are bad at this. Alright, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with this. I'm just glad you're back in the city, safe and sound. I'm just glad you're back in the city, safe and sound. Take care. Take care now. There we go. We're going with that. And we'll obviously have Da Vinci look over the dialogue. I'm just glad you're back in the city, safe and sound. Take care now. And then the youngster can walk away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think we can just have him keep moving down, actually. All right. And then he turns up, notices the player, and he's going to say something. My, are you question mark? And then he can walk up to the player to get a closer look. 1, 2, 3. Now what's he gonna say? Now wait just a second. Could it be? Are you that Thunderbolt kid? Are you the bloke that got struck by lightning? Here, we're gonna combine those. No, wait just a second. ... Actually, we're gonna do this. My! Oh my! We're just gonna add all the different exclaims that he could possibly do. My, oh my! Could it be? You're the lightning, kiddo. You're the lightning, kiddo. Player name, right? My eyes must be deceiving me. Could it be? My eyes must be deceiving me. He just goes through them all. My, are you? Now wait just a second. My, oh my, could it be? My eyes must be deceiving me. You're the lightning, kiddo. Player, right? You've been an inspiration to the kids in the town ever since you kept going after getting struck. I cannot thank you enough for keeping the townsfolk happy. That is great dialogue, HD. You've been an inspiration to the kids in the town ever since you kept going after getting struck. I cannot thank you enough for keeping... I cannot thank you enough for being such inspiration for the townsfolk during this Team Light scare. Alright, so what, at this point, Amaya's probably gonna walk up? 6. I think at this point, Amaya can walk up. Amaya walks up. Did I name Amaya here? Amaya. Yay. Alright. Amaya can move down. Left, 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 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now Amaya's here. Amaya can say... What's Amaya gonna say? Oh shoot, stand back, player. I'm not feeling so good. And then he vomit. No. Just to get an idea on the accents, what would theoretically be Serrulata's counterpart, IRL? I'm not sure. I guess Asian's the closest. Fits the whole cherry blossom tree thing. You being here means one thing. You have come to witness our one-of-a-kind festival. That's great dialogue that I'd like to put later on. You two being here means one thing, ... You've come to witness our one of a kind festival. So Maya's gonna walk up. She's gonna say something. What's up, Dravok? Does this with Drastic emulator? You don't use an emulator for this. Have you found a place to stay yet? I was thinking of... Hey. Hey, player. Yo, Sacred Almighty, what's up, bro? Holy shit, that's Sacred Almighty. What the fuck? Yo. Sacred. Hey, yo. That's Sacred Almighty. What the hell? Wait. Hold on. Yo, thanks for popping in, Sacred. Dang. This is, Now I have to okay. Okay. Hold on. This is the cherry tree that's supposed to be in the middle, by the way. Some point in the story, the tree gets blown up. Wow, that is wild. Okay. How you doing, bro? I'm unfamiliar with you, but hi, how's your day? He makes Pokemon fan game content. He's like really big into making videos about like all different kinds of Pokemon ROM hacks, Pokemon fan games, and stuff like that. I've legit just been waiting on the full game to play. I've been subbed for like a couple years now. This shit looks so good. Yo, that's crazy, Sacred. I didn't know you've been around that long. I was thinking about hitting you up to play the game at some point, actually. I've got a couple different people to play it. Callum played it, but he played like a super old version. Yo, Sacred, let's y'all, we're gonna take a little detour. I know a lot of y'all haven't played the game yet, but since Sacred's here, I'll give him a little showcase just on like everything that we've done. So yeah, it's been about 2 years, Sacred. This is the 6th gym city right now. We're definitely gonna finish it this year. But this is the first gym city, so we made all of this stuff a long time ago, all the early game, which is why it kind of looks a bit outdated. But more recently, I guess like just like 2024 and 2025, we got into the Newcastle's era. Newcastle's era is the kind of when you get introduced to the military and more like government aspects of the game. The story really starts to build here, and you learn more about like the ancient war and the history of natives with the explorers, and you meet the general, and there's 3 generals, so you meet one of them here. But Newcastle's is really like the turning point of the game. And then you go into the Newcastle's military base, and there's like this whole scene in the military base. And then you go to the jungle in Barton Creek. This is called the Land of Barton. So you have the jungle routes, jungle beach routes, with Rescade City. And this whole area is themed with like pirates and stuff like that. So there's like a whole pirate find my scales. The deep sea scales, they're everywhere, bro. We put a bunch of deep sea scales out of bounds because there's no need for them in our game, but we thought it'd be funny to put them out of bounds where the player can't see them. So there's just a bunch of deep sea scales everywhere. I love the tile set selection. ECAT has some great tiles, dude. Some great tiles. We have a lot of custom ones too. Like, I'm getting there. To Kenton, BC is when it gets like big. We accidentally made a city bigger than Kanto. I was planning on I was planning on making a video about it to be like, yeah, we made a city bigger than the whole region of Kanto. But oh yeah, this is like a really cool sandcastle puzzle here. we're like a switch puzzle. Our game's big on puzzles. We have a lot of different puzzles. This is the jungle cavern with the pirate Bugsbeard. So he has a pirate ship right here. And he has this whole entire lore. Yes, a city bigger than Kanto. I'm getting there, Sacred. Hold on. So after you get done at the 5th gym in Restcade City. Oh, wait. Have you seen the Among Us? Okay, hold on. I got so much stuff to show you, bro. But I'm just going to give you like a sneak peek. We're not going to go into it crazy. This is a golf route. So on the way to the biggest city, you go through a golf route because it's like a really prestigious area. So we had to include golfing, and there's this whole thing where like the golf facility is owned by Tiger and Woods. They're two different people, and they partnered with the evil team to build their base underneath the golf course. It's this whole thing, and then the evil team leader loves golf, and he plays golf with the detective. There's so much funny shit. But the lore goes deep, I swear. It's funny. There's some funny stuff, but it actually makes a lot of sense. But then, after you're done at the golf route, you go into the Redwoods, which is a fictional representation of the California Redwoods with the giant redwood trees. But it's also red, which I thought was really cool. And the biggest city in the game is inside the Redwoods, because once you go through Route 28, you have Kenton, BC, which is this map right here. On top of this map right here. On top of this map right here. On top of this map right here. There's so much stuff in Kenton, BC, where there's a detention center, and there's this whole breakout where the rival gets sentenced at court. The rival joined the evil team, and they get sentenced in court to go to the military base. So I'm actually a correctional officer. So I built a telephone pole styled penitentiary in our game with the cell blocks and gymnasium chow hall. And then yeah, if you want to see like what Kenton, BC actually looks like just by itself, since it's 4 separate maps because it was too laggy as one map, so we had to separate the maps. I have a picture of the whole city just like by itself. The prison isn't finished in the screenshot of the city, but this is it right here. The whole entire city with the whole road system. At one point, we had moving cars around the whole city, and it worked well, where the cars would actually move around the whole city. But it caused a lot of lag, so we got rid of it. So we had to separate the maps and everything. But the code is still there, so I could bring it back someday if I figure out how to make it not laggy. In the biggest city, you have the Pokemon League, which there's a timeline in our game. So you watch the Pokemon League, and then you get to enter the Pokemon League next year. Halfway through your journey, you get to watch the Pokemon League, and there's a new champion. So you watch the previous champion get dethroned, and you get to watch the new champion become champion. You also meet the president of the region here, not the champion, the actual president. And he invites you to dinner at the greenhouse, which is like the White House of our game. I know it sounds like I'm talking about a lot here, but it's actually like not that much. But I think Kenton, BC is like the baby of our region because we started Gym 6 in early 2025, and the reason why we're just now finishing Gym 6 is because of Kenton, BC. Kenton, BC took so long that we actually had to stop making Kenton, or to stop worrying about Gym 6 and just focus on Kenton, BC. But this is Gym 6, what we're working on right now. We haven't even really put NPCs in this town or anything. Also, all the music's custom made, as you can hear here. Custom battle music in every route in the Game Boy sound font. Everything works as intended. But I'll just give you a little stroll through Kenton, BC here. I don't have like the event set. But when you go through Kenton, BC, The professor of the region, you haven't seen him in a while at this point. So there's like this whole thing with him here. The city's so big, we had to make a map for the city inside the city. And he's like, go to Poképhone headquarters, because there's this thing in the game called the Poképhone. It's this like big thing. You have a Poképhone, but I'm in a playtest, so I don't have it right now. But we had to make a city map because of how big the city is. And there's just a lot going on in the city. A lot. It's a lot. But, yeah. This is the game here. This shit looks so good, man. The community is going insane on this. Super ambitious. I love it. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. The last thing I'll show you, because I'm sure you might play the game at some point, so you don't want spoilers. But I just spent a lot of time on this, and I'm right here, so I want to do it. The train right here. I made it to where you board the train and ride the train across to the other side of the city. Because the city's so freaking big. You just... That whole trip you just took is walkable. The best Pokemon is Cthulhu. You should check him out. Cthulhu's awesome. We have a huge Pokedex. Full of tons of Fakemon submitted by the community here. I don't know how long it's been since you've seen the starters, but we redesigned them. We have the linebacker burger spider, the cowboy fries, and the drink spritz the drink 70s hippie mom whips, or hippie ants, I'd say. Spritz splash. Burbacker fry bro spritz splash. Anyways, I've been watching your content since I was a kid, bro, so I just had to go out on my way to give you a little tour. There's still so much more, but it's a giraffe. It is a giraffe. That's true. But yeah, I've been watching your content for a while, so I had to go out of my way to give you a little special tour. But I think it's about time we get back to like actual development. But thank you so much for popping in and saying hi, bro. The starters look way better now. I definitely saw the old designs. There's a lot of stuff that like used to be like iffy that we've definitely fixed. We are working on the early game right now. We have a whole team of people that's kind of going through the early game and discussing things that they want to change about it. Because the early game with like natives, because you grow up in a native town, this is the town right here. It's very lackluster. It's not too lackluster, but it's kind of lackluster just because once you go into the region, it's like, oh, there's actually like a huge thing with like how natives interact with the explorers, or I guess the citizens. And it feels like natives are really important with how secluded they are and how small Bongoy Town is. So we plan on expanding the early game into more of like, no, this is like the native city rather than a small native town. It's like the native city. And it can still be kind of quaint and whatever. But I think adding stuff like a school, a bit more events, a bit less jokes, because there's a lot of jokes in the early game. And just expanding it will make the overall experience for people that are playing through and experiencing it rather than just knowing the lore from being a part of the community, you know? Wait, are you the YouTuber who made the rankings of the fan games? 2013? Dude, Sacred, that's wild, bro. When I was 2013, I was 7 years old. That is wild. Bro's truly an OG with this shit. He remembers when Pokemon, he was there when Pokemon Insurgence was released. God, I remember when people said that game was amazing, but I never liked it, but I still thought it was amazing because everyone else said it was amazing. But now I feel like nowadays you have like a small group of people that are like, Pokemon Insurgence is like a really like, oh, I liked Insurgence. It's a good game. But then most people are like, it's kind of edgy. 13 years ago, I was only 98. Tasty, come on, show the music. Oh yeah, that's true. Dude, we have some great music. Some great music in Pokemon Potassium. All right, y'all. If there's one track that y'all would show Sacred, before he probably dips out or before he lurks or whatever he's gonna do. If there's one, it's gotten better with the mods. Interesting. I didn't know they made mods. If there's one track that you would show Sacred, what would it be? The Gym 3 battle? That's a good one. That one was made so early on too, and it still slaps to this day. The Team Light battle theme. The credits theme. We don't have a credits theme yet. Our music team's still working on a lot. We have over 107 custom tracks for this game so far. It'll probably be close to 150 once it's done. I see a lot of Team Light battle and 107, my god. Yeah, they're all in the Game Boy Advance sound font. So they all sound like they're from the Game Boy Advanced. We did a really good job at like you can't even tell that you're playing an RPG Maker hack here. We even like added in just some like little tiny stuff. Like when the player turns, there's an animation. That's in ROM hacks, but it's not in the in like RPG Maker. Yeah, this is our music lounge. Everybody you see here are musicians that work on the game. Okay. So I hear a lot of we should show Sacred the Gym 3 theme, and we should show Sacred the Team Light battle theme. So let's go. Let's head on over to Lazulite Town, the town of wellness, the town of susness. Alright, Lazulite Town. This is the custom Lazulite Town theme. I need to make sure there isn't multiple themes playing at the same time. So we do have a custom theme for the Lazulite Town that was made by Mothfox. He has some hidden references inside the theme. But yeah, this is Lazulite Town. There's this mysterious little girl that runs across the screen there. She's like a mischievous girl that is known for playing pranks on everybody in the town. There's a lot of lore with Lazulites, but it's basically like the town of wellness. And when you go in here, you team up with one of your rivals. You play a game of Among Us. Here goes, right? You play a game of Among Us, the House of Wellness. The rules are simple. Be well. Any manners that are not well will result in the perpetrator being ejected. So this is the third gym in our game. And there's no way. So you have to find out what's wrong. You have to find the sus theme. So you can get hints on who the imposters are by talking to the people. What do we have here? This doesn't seem well. Are those Legos on the ground? Someone could step on them and hurt their feet. We have unwellness inside the house. That must mean that there is an imposter. This has been here since the beginning. And then you get some dialogue. And then you get to vote on who it was. And this is our custom trainer battle theme. I composed this trainer battle theme. I also composed the wild battle theme. But overall, I haven't really composed much for the game. I'd say maybe like 10 or 15 tracks I've composed. But we're just gonna skip to the battle real quick. Dude's actively ignoring us. I'm sorry. There's so much going on. There's so much to say. Everybody be saying this, Brotato. The people want the slop theme. We might do the slop theme too. I'm not trying to. I'm holding bro hostage. He comes into stream and I just hold him hostage. Anyways, this is the big one here. We're gonna have so much more fun, right? I'm Keela and Detective Miles. We're the imposters. I threw the Legos on the ground, and I clogged the toilet. Together we are the gym leaders of Lazulite. And then, with our father and daughter bond, show us right now. This is the theme that everybody told. I love this theme so much. The vocal minority. Hush. Give me recognition, Tasty. Slop needs it too. So every gym leader has a custom theme. Dude, Spunkton is so good at composing Sacred. You don't even know. Honestly, everybody that's a musician for CMG is so good at composing. So talented, dude. Bit over leveled there, buddy. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. I like how there's no custom animation for Trailblaze. I need to make that at some point. All the moves do have custom animations. Besides Trailblaze. And a custom and a couple others. Is this it? Or is there like another B section? No, okay. This is where it loops here. Alright, we'll go do the slop theme. A lot of y'all love the slop theme. Also, just the slop intro is so badass, bro. Where it's just a field of flowers and it just fire. So Slop is like this... Slop is this blind, crazy pirate, right? He's this blind, crazy pirate. That, and he runs the Sleeping with Sirens... Wait, that's a band. He runs the Ringing Sirens pirate crew. I'm still in my suit with the Maya here. That's so funny. But, Sniff, you smell like one of Davy's men. Trying to get your boat back, huh? Huh? Well, I'm gonna take my time, grinding you up to mush like the outdated trash you are. And then, just fire! It's not supposed to be a double battle. So, Klom is in chat right now. He composed this. Very piratey sounding theme here. Among Us on the boat. We're not supposed to be partnered with the Maya still. That drop was fire? Oh, yeah. There's so much good themes, bro. So many good themes. This is Klom's best track, in my opinion. It gets... I will say, Klom, it gets kind of loud here. I need to play the Legendary Quartet. Oh yeah, the emotes. That's Slop's custom emotes. With like a crazy distorted face because he's like absolutely crazy. Yo, Sacred, you got time? Chat really wants you to listen to the Team Light and the Quartet theme. You got time, Sacred? What's a good Team Light event? Do it anyways. You know what? Let's go into the, we can do Team Light in the prison. Or in the penitentiary, I guess you could call it. I'm still the Among Us. That is hilarious. All right, we're just gonna be Among Us characters for now. I can actually fix this. Player character supposed to be. There we go. But Amaya's still gonna follow us, so that's fun. But we can go ahead and do the prison thing. I love this picket tower that you can't see that I spent a lot of time on today. No, switch. Pretty sure it's there's so many switches. Prison break on and prison break on. There we go. It's both of these. All right. So you have the military here. The thing is that they always think that you're a Team Light grunt because you're wearing yellow and Team Light also wears yellow. And yellow's like this whole native thing, so it kind of clashes together. Because yellow's like really big with the natives. But we'll go ahead and go into the so at the crash gate here, this is an escapee! And then they take us in here. No smiling for the camera, all right? And then the alarms start blaring. All right. Let's find a Team Light grunt. All right, Team Light grunt right here. Team Light encounter theme. I was going to escape, but Renalock told me to stay back and fight the officers. Why are you fighting me? Aren't you a member of Team Light? And then this is the Team Light battle theme. Oh, man. Pokemon Potassium Red Crewmate Edition. Spunked and banger. For sure, bro. Drop. That breakdown is like my favorite. Also, all of our front spriters are custom made. Oh yeah, front sprites for Game Freak mons. Yeah, not all of them, but we're getting close. We're trying to get all of them. All Game Freak mons to have custom sprites. That is the Team Light battle theme. But, they're asking for the quartet. The quartet is, oh, I love the Persona soundtrack. The quartet is not really, the quartet's not really in the game yet. I'm gonna be honest. The quartet theme is here, but we haven't developed the quartet because the quartet's gonna be like a 7th gym kind of thing. But I can play it through here. Give me just a second. Need to pull up. So we have a version that's mixed to be a lot more GBA. like sounding, and then we have a version that uses the instruments but isn't like GBA mixed. I'm gonna play the GBA mixed version, but I think we are gonna go with the it's just right here, so it's like a lot more easy for me. I think we are gonna go with the more orchestral version because it sounds a lot more orchestral, even though it's not like why play the worst one? Because it go. All right, I'll go out of my way to find. I have to like download it and hold on. We all deny Game Boy Advance. It sounds so much more Game Boy Advance, but the original mix, I'd say, is overall like a better orchestra, but it just starts to not sound like it's from like the GBA. All right, there we go. All right, I got it. All right, this is it. So this theme is for battling the 4 legendary quartets, one of which they are based off the 4 horsemen. Louder. Can't turn it up anymore. They're the 4 horsemen. They're based off the 4 horsemen, which is something to do with the catacombs and the cemetery. And it's like a whole side quest thing, kind of like the Reggies. But we haven't even developed it. Lost my bananas because of your fault. Because I lost Fault Hold Flip. This shit's up. Oh yeah. It's funny because the mustache muffin right here is the guy who composed this. And when he joined the project, he's like, yo, I make music. He sent me just like some like really basic beats. Like it was still good, but he just sent like these really basic beats that were less orchestral and more like kind of like free for profit type beats. And and I was like, yeah, you could be a musician. And then now he's making shit like this. And bro's fucking... How old are you again, Muffin? Are you 14 or 15? Bro's 15. Bro's 15. There's so many people here that's like that. Well, like that's like young and just pulls out like some crazy shit. So many. And it just blows my mind. Like I'm really happy that I was able to like bring everybody together to make like bring out the talent, and everybody's gotten so much better since we've started the play cherry ball. We're done. We're done. Play my Catacombs theme. You like it? It is a good theme. I do like the Catacombs theme. I definitely enjoy it. The background music's way too loud. Turn it down a little bit. We'll actually go back to the Mystical Forest theme. I never sprited in my life before this project, and now you're a great spriter, Smarty P. You're a fantastic spriter. Shout out to all of our spriters, bro. All of our spriters, all of our musicians. They're crazy. They're crazy, dude. Great tapping in. Chiming in the future. Shout out you and the team. Cannot wait for the game. We're working on it. We're working on it. I think we're going to get it out this year. We just have to We have to work on the whole apartment thing. The secret base in the apartment. But yeah, thanks for popping in, Sacred. And also, the beta is currently released right now. That goes up to Kenton, BC. So basically like everything before Gym 6. But yeah, man, thanks for popping in. I really appreciate it. You got the whole team hyped up here. Have a good night, Sacred. Alright, y'all. Still better than me, HD. I need my credits screen to take up like an entire music segment. Because I did like the entire game for real. Y'all. That's like the first time I've ever had somebody just like pop in that that actually makes content outside of like, you know, Oh No Dad's Home and Shepsky Dad, which are more friends. But yeah. Really really cool. CMG really managed to get down on how go about spriting on CSP, and I'm glad to be doing it now. Able to create sprites in full in the program. That's awesome, Karen. I'm glad. I'm excited that someone famous heard my music. I think there's going to be a lot of famous people hearing your music, Muffin. I think everybody will play this game. I really do. With all the passion and like with it being like a whole big community project, I think at some point almost every like ROM hack or fan game fan, people who are fans of ROM hacks and fan games are going to play this game at some point. Whether they'll finish it, I don't know. It's a long game. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Remember when we had like 300 subs and we were still making this shit? I don't really like working here that much. Game deving ain't my thing, but Pokemon is. Worry not, my dear friends. Castles has arrived. What's up, Castles? How you doing, bro? How you doing? I'm going to be honest, y'all. I need a bit of a break after that. I know we've done like nothing. We've done nothing today besides vote on who the mayor is going to be. We've done absolutely nothing. Blame Sacred. Blame Sacred. He came in and he got me hyped up and I had to show off. It's like when it's like when your crush walks in the room and you're just like, oh, fix my posture. Yeah, the pecs are out. All right. And then you start changing the way you talk. People better use Cheetos, Zushi, Prozephi, and Slapfire in their teams so they see my sprites. A lot of people I think are going to use those guys. This is like divorce arrangements. I can only arrive in streams. I know, right? Why are your pecs out? Like the big YouTube dude? Castles, Sacred Almighty just popped into stream and hung out with us for a bit, but I'm gonna be honest, he didn't hang out during any development. I got excited and I was like, I gotta show everything. I gotta show off a little bit. Showed off like Kenton BC and some music that we've made. But we sold him. We sold him. Now he said it. He said it, Castles. He said it. He said this might be fan game of the year, and that got me hyped up. And now I'm like, I gotta finish this year. I have to now. I really do. Waiting for them to do encounter Pokemon balancing. If Sacred says this can be fan game of the year, man, I think this is gonna be fan game of the year, y'all. I think so. But like I previously said, I got too hyped up and I need to go debrief by taking a piss, getting some more cranberry juice because I'm out. We'll be back in like 5 minutes. It'll probably be less than 5 minutes, but I'm saying 5 minutes because I want to be on time, because usually I'm like, oh, I'll be back in 2 and then I'm back in 6. But no, I'm trying to be back in 3, so I'm going to say I'll be back in 5 minutes because I'll probably be back in 5. But yeah. Stream is not over. We are going to do some more hanging out and some more developments. Stick around for just a couple minutes while I debrief. Alright, we're back. Anyways, y'all. Let's get back into it. Oh, wait. I forgot chat. See, I almost left you guys on my bed. Chat. So yeah, it was probably important to go grab that. Wasn't 5 minutes, was it less? I think it was less. All time zones are a lie and we are in the simulation. When do we add Banerican Stunfisk? If it wins the vote? Of course, of course. If it wins the vote, we'll add Banerican Stunfisk. Let's see. Alright, we left off right here. The youngster says, "Thank you so much for saving my Sucrose. You're the best from Team Light. You're the best, Mayor Reed. I'm just glad that you're back in the city, safe and sound. Take care now." And then he notices the player. "My, are you... Now wait just a second. My, oh my, could it be? My eyes must be deceiving me. You're the lightning kiddo. Player, right? You've been an inspiration to the kids in the town ever since you kept going after getting struck. I cannot thank you enough for being such an inspiration for the townsfolk during the Team Light scare." And then Amaya says, "Hey, player." Amaya walks out and says, "Hey, player. Who is this guy?" Who is this guy? And then Mayor Reed can reply and say, "Oh, you've brought a date? Oh, you brought a date? I didn't mean to interrupt." Alright. What is Amaya gonna say back to that? "Oh, you brought a date? I didn't mean to interrupt." The Amaya theme starts playing when you said Amaya. Did our subscriber count just go down? Yeah, I aped them. Our subscriber theme did just go down. Our subscriber theme? Our subscriber count just went down. Someone unsubbed, y'all. Some people are starting to think GTA 6 is going to come out before Potassium. It probably will. What? Me and player? Me and player? What is this festival everybody is talking about? What is this festival everybody is talking about? Wrong again. No, we are just friends. I don't think Amaya would say that. Amaya would just like pass it off and be like, what? What is this festival? Mayor Reed can reply by saying, "I see. The Finyang Fair is a festival I hold every year to celebrate love. Don't have her deny it so that people can ship her with the main character type shit. No, not that. I mean, kind of, but no." Also, Amaya has the wrong text here. It's quite popular. It's quite popular. Maya would leave it open. That way the shippers are gonna go crazy. It's quite... Instead of... It's quite popular. It's quite the event. Trainers and people alike from around Banerica will be attending tomorrow. Trainers and people alike from around Banerica will be attending tomorrow. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! I got so distracted. Or I got so caught up helping that youngster. I got so caught up helping that youngster that I almost forgot. Or that I'm super behind on setting up the festival. And then Amaya can reply and be like, oh no, is there anything we can do? Question mark. What do you say, player? What do you say, player? Keep her away from the kitchen. What do you say, player? We should help this guy out. We should help this guy out. You're so kind. You're so kind. I knew the lightning kid. I knew the lightning kiddo. Or maybe no wonder. No wonder the whole region has their eye on you, lightning kiddo. No wonder the whole region has their eye on you, lightning kiddo. As mayor of... There we go. Jams! Go ahead and send it on over. As mayor of Serrulata City, I'll be sure to cover the finest room we have at our hotel for you two tonight. As mayor of Serrulata City, I'll be sure to cover the finest room we have at our hotel tonight. Now come, there is much to do. And then we can fade the screen black. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the festival will start. It is now tomorrow. And the festival has started. What do you guys think? Should we change any of this dialogue, or did I do a good job here? I'm obviously going to send it over to Indivinci to let him know that, to let him look over it, since his character is the mayor of the town. Now we have to transfer the player. Transfer the player to stand outside the hotel. Now change screen color tone. Yeah, and Da Vinci's back. Anyone has any ideas for stream clips? Y'all should be clipping everything. All right. The festival will turn on here. I have a switch for that already. Now the festival is on. So currently the event, after Amaya walks up, Amaya says, "Hey player, who is this guy?" And Mayor Reed replies, "Oh, you've brought a date? I didn't mean to interrupt. You two being here means one thing. You come to witness our one-of-a-kind festival." What? Me and player? What is this festival everybody is talking about? And then Mayor Reed responds, "I see. The Finyang Fair is a festival I hold every year to celebrate love. It's quite the event. Trainers and people alike from around Banerica will be attending tomorrow." Oh no! I got so caught up helping that youngster that I'm super behind on setting up the festival. And then Amaya says, "Oh no, is there anything we can do? What do you say, player? We should help this guy out." And then the mayor responds, "You're so kind. No wonder the whole region has their eye on you, Lightning Kiddo. As mayor of Serrulata City, I'll be sure to cover the finest room we have at our hotel for you two tonight. Now come, there is much to do." That's the event. Do you guys like it? Do you think anything should change? What do y'all think? We can go in and take a look as well. Can I borrow some bananas from someone? Is that even possible? Oh yeah, you can just... Is it weird how he just says, "Oh no"? Yeah, he's gonna have to like realize like, oh shit, it's late. So I can probably add in a little animation above his head. There you go. Now there's a little animation that shows something is wrong. Can a man borrow a fry? Alright, let's go in it. Oh wait, fuck. Sorry. There's another thing I need to do. Clear. It's only when Muffin Goes is on. He's gonna disappear when Festival On is on. He's also gonna disappear when Festival On is on. This event goes off when Festival On is on. And Amaya disappears when Festival On is on. How much time do you think we're gonna stay here? I'm not sure. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look. So the event's not gonna start yet. Because we gotta go through all of this first. And we have this whole shebang in here. After the shebang is over, we can walk out. And then, thank you so much for saving my Sucrose from those Team Light guys. You're the best, Mayor Reed. I'm just glad you're back in the city safe and sound. Take care now. Alright, it breaks there. Youngster runs into something. You just put it through command. I also can have the screen scroll down a little bit, just so we can see a little better. And I can have it scroll back up. Let's try again. We'll probably end here soon, Fancy. So I gotta make sure there isn't two musics playing at the same time. Sorry, y'all. We gotta go through all this again. Hey, Marissa K, what's up? So now that we know this event is good, we can probably just save the game right here to test everything moving forward. Thank you so much for saving my Sucrose from those Team Light guys. You're the best, Mayor Reed. I'm just glad you're back in the city safe and sound. Take care now. My, are you? Now just wait a second. My, oh my, could it be? My eyes must be deceiving me. You're the lightning kiddo. Player, right? You've been an inspiration to the kids in the town ever since you kept going after getting struck. I cannot thank you enough for being such an inspiration for the townsfolk. Now, Amaya's supposed to walk up, but she kind of fails to. Hey, player, who is this guy? Oh, you brought a date? I didn't mean to interrupt. You two being here means one thing. You come to witness our one-of-a-kind festival. I might as well fix that. I know what's wrong with it. Amaya walks up. That switch never got turned on. Amaya walks up, gets turned on. It's okay, I'll speed up until we get there. I'll play your music jams, don't worry. Alright, now Amaya's gonna walk up. Hey player, who is this guy? Oh, you brought a date? I didn't mean to interrupt. You two being here means one thing. You've come to witness a one-of-a-kind festival. What? Me and player? What is this festival everyone is talking about? I see! The Finyang Fair is a festival I hold every year to celebrate love. It's quite the event. Trainers and people alike from around Benerica will be attending tomorrow. Oh no! I got so caught up on helping that youngster that I'm super behind on setting up the festival. Oh no, is there anything we can do? What do you say, player? We should help this guy out. You're so kind. No wonder the whole region has their eye on you, Lightning Kiddo. As mayor of Serrulata City, I'll be sure to cover the finest room we have at our hotel for you two tonight. Now come, there is much to do. And then at this point, the festival has started. All the stands are up now. You can see them all right here. A lot of them don't work, but they will work. Also, the stands could afford to look a lot better than they do now. Especially the sideways ones. These ones suck. But all the stands are up and more NPCs are going to appear when the festival's on. But that's what we got right now. Is the mayor going to give his speech? Yes. The mayor will give his speech. There is going to be some stuff that we do in the festival. Other than just attend it. Also, I noticed not all of these are animated when they're supposed to be. Very sad. But we can probably make it look better. With some time, of course. Pause without confirming and then questions about the festival to change. Without confirming and then questions about the festival to change of them. What are you talking about, Fancy? Maybe there should be a pause between both Amaya lines, like when she's surprised. Sorry, but I need Davey at the festival with Timothy flirting with people using his single dad riz. I'm cool with that, Castles. I'm cool with Davey being here if you're cool with it. We don't know where he's been or what he's been up to, so it could be a point where we catch up with him. But yeah, someone did have the idea of the festival like being dark. I might be able to do that, but it's just going to take a bit of testing. So let me play Jam's song while I see if I can do that. Oh, he added the Catacombs theme to YouTube. You got to make this louder, Jams. It is way too quiet. And it's a kids thing. The content's made for kids. I can't add it to the playlist. You got to re-upload it and make it louder. Right now it is way too quiet. Once you fix it, I will play it. The fair should be a whole separate map with a recolored tile set with map additions to set the tone. I agree, Shisumu. I just don't really know how to do that. I don't know how to do that and also make it to where, like, we can leave. Because then the player will be able to soft lock themselves in the events. Because they won't be able to catch Pokemon. I mean, they'll have access to the PC, but they could still soft lock themselves with the PC. Just overall, it's just hard to do that. Just make it so you can't leave during... that's what I'm saying. We can't make it to where you can't leave during it. Because then all the map connections are messed up. We have to figure out a way to turn off teleport and fly. We have to change all the warps. If the Pokemon Center is closed, then that could fuck it up. You can just block off the exit and block fly. Okay, blocking off the exit, possible. Blocking off fly, I don't know if you can do that. And even if you can do that, what happens when we do that? Now we're stuck here. If the Pokemon Center is closed, that's even worse. Because what if we aren't prepared or we don't have a team ready for the events that take place at the festival with the battles and stuff? It's not going to be like a big gauntlet, but the player could easily soft lock themselves in that scenario. You know? We can change the map. It's possible to change the map. What if we're out of Pokeballs, Muffin? And what if we're out of money? Just make the city entrance a warp. That is possible. That is something we can do. Make the city a warp, entrance a warp. Like, all of that is possible. But what are we going to add atmospheric-wise anyways? I want to, I really do, but what can we add atmospheric-wise? We can add our stands, we can add our little trinkets, but we don't need a whole new map to do that. You know? If we had we could just, yeah, like with the lights and the more stalls and all of that thing, we can do that through events. We don't really have to do that through a different map. Like I've done here, which this is very simple. Very simple right here. Just having little stall events. Interesting. So I can change the darkness. That can completely change the mood for the better. I agree. I agree. I want to figure that out, but I don't know exactly how we can do that. When you say recolor the tile set, do you mean recolor it and make it dark outside, or do you mean recolor it and make it to where, like, oh, everything's changed because it's the festival? So, like, where are you going with that? With making it dark? Or recoloring the tile set? Because that is something that I can do. Or I can at least figure out. To make it look dark proper? I see. We can make it better later on. I mean, I can add a day-night cycle pretty quickly, actually. Hold on, give me a second. Let's see what Potassium looks like with the day-night cycle. There we go. The Unreal time system is here. Now we have a day-night cycle. We also have ways to set the time. I have that in here, actually. I forget what points I use this. I think in the intro. Alright, we can play around with it a little bit. This can just advance to 1. And this can advance to like 18. A what knight? I need knight. I am the knight. I'm Batman. Factual. Is this an outside map? It is. I need to turn time shading. Do you think you can do that, Shisumu? Daytime, nighttime, evening. The only issue is that when it's nighttime, I have no way to make these lights work. Which kind of sucks. That doesn't work because everything is affected by the shading. Because the shading is just shading. That's all it is. But if I can find the bike route. Hold on, give me a second. In these essential maps, there should be the bike route. Here it is. Outdoor lights. All right, let's see how this looks. Do you have a lighting script, Shisumu? Alright. This is like the best I can do. Lots on XP, want to be hard to make if there aren't. I'm gonna have to add so many lights though. You know what? Let's just do a test. What town or city do you guys want to see at nighttime with lights? Just pick a town. Two people said Silverfield. Interesting. So there might be a light somewhere that we could edit. Alright. We'll see what Silverfield City looks like at night with all the lights. Shouldn't be that hard to go through and delete all these. If it doesn't look good. Alright. Just remember how awesome Silverfield City was in Minecraft at night. It was really nice. But that's in Minecraft. They have built-in shaders. Alright, let's go check out Silverfield City. Oh my god, it's so ass. It's ass, but I think there is like a vision. They were at least like positioned properly. So dark. I'm not the biggest fan. But I guess it's not really that bad. Yeah, I know, but I can't just place it by the pixel muffin. I don't really have that option. Alright, let me check the... I don't think it'll be in weather. Is there like a fogs? Fogs? It's definitely not this. I don't even know what any of this is or why it's here. There's got to be a sprite located somewhere for this. But I have no idea where it could be. I'm in the wrong place, too. Graphics. This is Fog C. I don't think it'd be here either. It's not gonna be in game overs. Definitely won't be in weather. Either the sprite is generated right here for the lights. Oh, look, it's turning morning. And the lights are just slowly. Kind of like the morning look. Morning's kind of fire, I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I have no idea where this would be, though. I don't know where it's pulling, like, the code is pulling the sprite from. I don't think it's in auto tiles. It's definitely not in characters. But one thing I can do... maybe... file name equals -1? See, I don't think this file name even exists. I have no idea. If you can figure this out, Shisumu, that'd be great. Because I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea how I could get this to work. Even if we don't add the day and night cycle and we just add like this effect to Serrulata City, I don't know how I could get it to work. But I'm just like super open to that idea. I think it really could look good if it was done properly and well, but I don't really know how. That's the issue. Specific color. Right. If you actually have specific color for things. I could do that, Shisumu. If you could figure out a way, or if I send you the tile set and you can choose like specific colors and play around with it, feel free and I can definitely go with it. Well, the right, obviously. There's probably a better filter you could have used, but I can send it over to you, and if you can figure it out, that'd be great. Because I love the vision that you have, and I'm super cool with it. My only issue, Shisumu, how are you gonna deal with the events and the people, like the NPCs? Or even like the tree, because the tree is the events. I mean, the tree is one thing that could be recolored. It uses the same color from these trees. But it's a festival. You can easily put people in other positions. No. I meant the color of the people. Like, that's a lot of NPCs that would be recolored, though. It's a lot of work for something that an overlay can accomplish. You know? But keep in mind, Shisumu, I can play around with screen color tones and overlays like together, which are kind of different. Because you can fuck with the brightness on screen color tones. Hard no, time consuming very much, yeah. But here we go. Alright, I'll replace this skin tone with this color, then you can easily replace a certain skin tone easily. Select amount of sprites that'll appear in the event. It's not like you'll have to account for them all. Yeah, but it's a lot. It's still gonna be like recoloring 30 different NPC sprites, which might not sound like a lot, but it's a lot. Anyways, I just sent you the tile set. I disagree. I think that'd be incredibly time consuming. So you don't go recoloring the whole tile set. Here's another map of Serrulata City. Just extra measure. But yeah, if you can figure it out, that'd be great. I'd for sure go with it. The sprites are indexed, so all you have to do is just change up the hues and boom there. Shizumu's idea is that we wouldn't just change up the hues. Shizumu's idea accounts a lot more because, like, we can fuck with the hues right here. There's even like a blending option for some reason. But Shizumu's idea is a lot more like actually go through and have and like mess with the colors, which I agree with. If I ever wanted to do like a day and night cycle, that's the way I'd want to do it. The only issue is that it's just very difficult to do it that way because you have to go through and recolor the whole tile set. But if we just do it for Serrulata City, it's not that bad, right? But we could just go with the overlay to set a atmosphere if one exists. Anyways, this was a lot of discussion in this last little section, but yeah, if Shizumi, you can figure that out. I'd say it is kind of low priority, Shizumu. I think the dialogue is a bit higher priority, but it's up to you what you want to work on. But for now, can we hit a fat tasty raid? And we should stream at some time this week. Maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow, who knows? Probably not tomorrow. I'll probably be tired tomorrow. I can just feel tomorrow is going to be a tiring day, you know? But yeah. Anyways, hashtag tasty raid. I will see y'all in the next stream. Don't stream ever. Mahaha. Hashtag tasty raid. Make sure to drop one tasty raid. I will redirect y'all over there as per usual. Please participate in the raid. It only takes a minute. Bye, CT. Bye, Deca. Thanks for popping in, Deca. Bye, Muffin. Bye, Castles. Bye, Simeon. Bye, AJ.